A record-breaking edition of Book 2 of the Tattersalls October Yearling Sale concluded on Wednesday, with turnover exceeding 50 million for the first time in a year that saw sustained strength of trade at all levels of the market. The highest priced lot during the third and final session was lot 1193, a colt by time test out of Rainbow Crest mare Aurelia, who sold to Alistair Donald on behalf of King Power Racing for 400,000 guineas. The half-brother to Jewel Oaks-placed Harlequin Queen became the most expensive foal by the national stud-based first-season sire when knocked down to John Foley for 56,000 guineas, before promptly becoming his sire's highest-priced horse ever through the ring when selling under the Ballyvolane stud banner, a notable pin-hooking success for the operation.
We're obviously delighted. He was a lovely horse. It was a lovely foal. He was very well produced as a foal by the national stud. Came back an even nicer yearling if possible. The stallion has gone very, very well, and we've been lucky. That's it, and it's all worked out, and it's obviously a great result, and we're delighted.
At 400,000 last time.
Another first-season stallion to record a standout result in the sales ring was Ribchester, with lot 1099, a colt by the Godolphin sire, selling to Mick Cannan on behalf of the Hong Kong Jockey Club for 350,000 guineas. The half-brother to the Group 3 placed Andreas Vesalius out of Ravens Pass mare Vitello was sold by Barton Stud on behalf of breeder Tim Bostwick.
It's quite emotional. 350,000 guineas is a lot of money. I'd love to take credit for myself, to be honest, but really I have to give credit to Tom Blaine and his team, who are a fantastic team at Barton Stud. We sold Biddiston a few years ago, and ever since then we got into bed with Barton, and it's been terrific ever since, and we've had some cracking results. He is a beautiful specimen. I mean, he ticks all the boxes.
350,000 guineas was the price also paid for lot 1279, a Zophany filly from the family of champion 3-year-old Mishrif, who fittingly was knocked down to the Prix du Jockey Club winner's joint trainer Thady Gosden. The filly out of Galileo mare Curtsy, who also hails from the further family of sires Invincible Spirit and Pride of Dubai, was the only offering at the sale from Patrick Cosgrave's Kilcarn stud.
She's a lovely filly, she's a great walking filly, lovely presence about her. She's fantastic, And she's 150, it was brilliant, and then 200, and then you're like, Jesus, and it was 250, and kind of just, I couldn't believe it, we didn't think she'd make that. Maybe if she made half that, I would have been happy,
Another filly to make 350,000 guineas was lot 1285, a daughter of recent Coolmore acquisition Wootton Bassett, who was secured by Stroud Coleman Bloodstock. The half-sister to two black-type performing horses out of Damn Dance Toopy was sold by the Harrod Ettraham, the former home of her upwardly mobile sire.
She's been a very easy filly, a very good filly to deal with. It was a full share. We bought the breeder out back in December, so it was his mating. So Mathieu Daguzan in France, she's been a star, and I think we can really see this year how people are realizing how good Wootton Bassett is, and we're seeing that in the sales ring.
At the conclusion of a remarkably strong week of trade, Tattersalls marketing director Jimmy George reflected on the results.
It's been a good sale. I think the momentum that we saw rolling through Book 1 of the Tattersalls October Yearling Sale has been well and truly sustained throughout Book 2 of the October Yearling Sale, and I think we have to be very, very pleased with the way everything's gone. We've had a record turnover of very nearly 55 million guineas. The sale's never achieved more than 48 million guineas, so that's a big, big rise. But a record average over 80,000 guineas, again, it's never broken the 80,000 guineas mark before, and a record median, which I just think shows the extraordinary depth of the trade from start to finish. The clearance rate has also been closer to 90 than 80%. This is Europe's largest yearling sale, and it really has given everybody cause for encouragement and optimism looking forward. I think the extraordinary element that I think perhaps pleased everybody the most was the real depth of the domestic British and Irish demand. The international buyers have played a huge part as ever. some of the players that we saw making a major contribution to Book One from America and Australia in particular, and from throughout the Gulf region, as well as Japan and Hong Kong, they've rolled into Book Two and made a big contribution. But the domestic British and Irish, that's been the key to the strength of this week, and that I think is, as I say, cause for optimism looking forward. Book One and Book Two showcases the very best of British and Irish yearlings, and yearlings from throughout Europe as well, and that has been the key to attracting all the buyers in such huge numbers. It's been fantastic to see the place really humming from start to finish, especially after last year. You know, that's still obviously fresh in everybody's minds, but this has been a real hive of activity for the whole week, and that is a tribute to the unbelievable quality of the yearlings that the consigners bring to us year after year, and that the buyers know they will find here at Tattersalls.